we had invested in a business called Westinghouse, which was a
Right.
successful investment for us where we made over 5 times multiple of capital. Nuclear was just, it was a very difficult topic, right? It was at Fukushima had
Mm.
happened. You had politicians around the world which were talking about shuttering nuclear facilities. And so when you get the call on that, it's nuclear, which is a bad word at the time. It's in bankruptcy, so it's kind of messy. Most people would look at that and just say it's not for us, right? It's in secular decline. We were different. I have a partner, Ron Bloom, in New York, and he has an expression where he says the theory of the case. And he said, well, what if the theory of the case is that if you pulled the nuclear production out of the market, could they actually meet the local power demands? And I remember we were talking about it, so that's kind of interesting. He says, look, we have the largest renewable power business in the world. We have men and women whose job is to understand the supply demand characteristics on a regional basis around the world. Why don't we go to them? And why don't we say, look, if you pull out, let's pick 10 markets where Westinghouse services nuclear facilities. Let's ask them, if you pull out that nuclear capacity, can you meet the power demands in that market?
Mm.
And that's what we did. It was a very quick exercise. And our colleague came back and said, 10 out of 10 cases, you cannot meet the demand. So now we had
Mm.
something. Now all of a sudden it was like, look, that perceived risk and that actual risk are disconnected. Because the reality is all of these politicians
Mm.
that are saying they're going to pull the nuclear capacity out, they can't do that. Because if they do that, you can't heat
Mm.
your house in the winter. You can't cool your house with air conditioning in the summer. It's just political rhetoric. They'll reverse course.
Mm.